What you do in spring sets a foundation for your lawn. Get it right, green lawn fast. Get it wrong, and you're chasing problems all summer. Here's our process, start to finish. Every spring, homeowners are hit with the same question. Do I need a power rake? What about aeration? What's dethatching? Do I need all of it or some of it? Your lawn comes out of winter and it's brown, yellow, and covered with debris. There's lots of conflicting information about what to do first and what is what. In this video, we're going to break it down step by step. What each service actually does, when you need it and when you don't. First thing we look at is grass height. Ideally, it was cut short going into fall, but that doesn't always happen. If it wasn't, this is what you can end up with in the spring. Vole move under the snow, and this is what you find. Short grass in the fall matters. Early spring, the grass is yellow, flat, and matted down, not ideal mowing condition. In most cases, our machine is strong enough to push through, but if the grass is tall, we trim the edges and mow first to get a clean surface. Once the grass starts greening up in May, mowing becomes more important. If it gotten tall, you want to cut it before the power raking. When the grass is green and tall, it's just not as good for the lawn. And you can learn more about mowing from this video, link in the description. People ask me all the time, what's the difference between power raking and detaching? Generally speaking, detaching is more surface level and power raking is just more aggressive. We're going deeper. It's the same machine. We just adjust the height according to what your lawn actually needs. Rule of thumb, 1/4 inch of thatch or less, you don't need it. More than that, you do. If you have lots of trees, you almost always do. A little thatch is actually good. It helps retain moisture, and too much, you're inviting pests and blocking water from reaching the roots deeper. Video 3 goes deeper on that, link in the description. To check, you can use a small tool, a knife, a shovel, garden tool, to pull a small sample of your soil and then look at that spongy layer between the grass and the soil. Timing matters. Power rake early when the grass is still yellow and you get clean results. And wait till it's greened up and you're also pulling out the live grass in the process. Earlier is always better for faster recovery. I also use power rake as part of lawn transformation, clearing out all the dead areas before we rebuild and reseed. After power raking, there's lots of debris on the surface, dead grass, thatch, everything that got pulled up. All of that need to come off. Leaving it on top of the lawn blocks sunlight. Even if you skip the power rake, a simple leaf rake to fluff up the lawn and remove any leaves and debris makes a real difference. It opens up the surface and let the lawn breathe. This is also where you get the clearest picture of what you're working with. Bare spots, snow mold, patches, thin area. Now you know exactly what needs attention. When these steps are done right and done early, this is what your lawn can look like in April. If aeration wasn't done in the fall, spring is the second best time. It pulls small plugs of soil out of the ground, it relieves compaction, and allows water, air, and nutrients to reach the roots deeper. Edmonton lawns compact easily because of the clay-heavy soil. If you have kids and pets, it's most likely compacted and aeration is needed. No kids, no pets, lawn is doing well, you can skip a year or two. If your lawn is really struggling, aeration and throwing some seeds won't fix deeper issues. That's where our soil revival or transformation services comes in. We leave the plugs on the surface, they break down within a week or two and return organic matter back to the soil. Most people aren't aware of this, but we actually do a soil treatment before we do any fertilization. We offer both liquid and granular application. This is what it looks like. It looks like charcoal. It's organic, it's natural. This is our soil first approach in action. We treat the soil before we feed it. Prime the biology, wake up the roots so everything we apply after this actually gets absorbed. When you fix the soil, everything else starts working. Fertilizer actually get absorbed, water can be absorbed too instead of running off. The roots can go deep. Deep root grass is drought resistant. Healthy soil is disease resistant and thick enough to block out weeds on its own. And that's the difference between treating symptoms and actually fixing the problem. If your lawn has been struggling year after year, the soil is almost part of the story. And that's what we look at first on every property we visit. Call us or send us a message. We'll talk about what your lawn actually needs. Link in the description, turftherapy.ca, or just call 780-245-6422.